controlling mom. When my kids were little, and I still have 9 years old and 12 years old, and I control them more than my 17 years old daughter and 18 years old son, because now, they can choose to listen whatever they want. I cannot tell them, don't listen, that music is not good, But for my 9 years old and 12 years old, when we drive a car, I try to put the nice music, like love music, the music that does not have any bad words, that gives a good message. But some music does not give you like a good message, and it just, it's not very good. Some bad words in the music. I always tell my kids, if there are bad words, it's not a good music to listen, You can listen, like if you listen music, you need to choose what to listen. I try to teach them, that this is white, this is black, this is good, this is bad. But it's up to them when they're like maybe 17, 18, there is nothing we can do as a parents. We can just advise. But now, like kids, when the kids are younger, we can have more control over them, and we can help them to understand what is good, what is wrong. And today it's very hard for kids to choose what is good, what is wrong, because their friends, they listen music, and they listen what their friends listen. And sometimes I understand, sometimes we're as the parents, and our kids sometimes think that we're old-fashioned. We just don't understand.
Okay.
So it's not very easy. But for sure, the effect of music is very enormous. And whatever we can do, we have to do. We have to control, we have to listen what they listen, and we have to be in charge.
Yeah, it's true. Very correct. So what, in your opinion, do you think is pop music? Violent or not?
Pop music. I think, today it's getting more violent. Yes. More and more. Less words, the better now. Just maybe 3 to 5 words and it's cool, and people like young generation that like to listen to that music. They don't listen the music we listen. And I think it's getting more violent now.
So why is it now violent at the moment?
Because some pop music singers, I don't know about all of them, but I know about some of them, they use drugs,
Mm-hmm.
And when they go on a stage, they are drunk sometimes. What can they bring to the generation, young generation? What message can they bring, It's kind of, right now, it's very trendy to use drugs, to smoke weeds, to smoke like vapes, and they all do that. And sometimes in that music, the kids, especially young generation, they always have a role models, and they need to have role model in their life. And they watch them and they do the same things because they think it's cool. That's why it's violent, and it's not good.
That's serious. Yeah, it's true. I agree with you because I don't know why pop music. I don't know. I really don't know the essence of that music. Although as an adult, is more relaxing to listen to pop music. Certain pop music. But now in this present day, as you said, pop music are no longer like they used to be. It has changed the meaning and the reason why the music was created, the form of music was created. So more of them, they always, you see, even the dressing code, the way they present themselves, their hairstyle, their dressing, the shoes. Now they even use piercing, different kind of rings on their eyes, on their ears and nose. I don't know what kind of fashion is that, or what's the message they're trying to pass across. It's really bad because these are superstars, celebrities who are supposed to be leaders, who are supposed to be showing good examples, ensuring that the young ones learn from them to become useful to their society and to themselves and also to their families. But the situation has been the other way around. So that is the problem. That is the problem. So you're right. Yes. Do we still have any contributions to make?
And can I also add, sorry, Vladimir,
Yes,
you want to?
Yeah, yeah.
Just a quick addition to what I just said. You know, I think their message is to be free. Freedom, you know, do whatever you want, whatever like pleases you. That's the message. And I think it's not good at all.
Mm-hmm. That is, you are absolutely correct. 100% correct. Freedom, you see, that is a situation when individuals or humans are excessively free, they tend to misuse that opportunity. That privileges, they misuse it. So what's the essence of freedom? Freedom is not the essence of selling drugs or taking drugs or encouraging the habit of taking drugs or even stealing. So that is not freedom. Freedom in the essence that if you have something to prove, something to show, a skill you want to develop, an opportunity for everybody to be equal in every area, maybe in a job interview, in a job employment, in a society, that whatever this person A will have, B should also have the same treatment. But not in the case of what they are now portraying by involving little kids in a negative way, by influencing them in a negative way. Now, I listened to one of the interviews of a very popular African American pop star called Akon. I don't know if you know the person. Akon is a very popular American. African American, is known in New York City, in Dallas, a lot of places, in a lot of states in the United States, all over the world. He's a superstar, an international superstar. He said it that most of these artists that you see on video, on movies, with big, shiny chains and expensive cars, most of these things are rented. Now they are showing kids on video that they have these, they have that, they put on these, how would they call it? Gold-plated teeth to show kids that they are up to, they are wealthy and they are well-to-do. He said most of them are broke. Most of them, they live in states where they have, in fact, they can't afford 3 square meal. But because the producer was able to arrange the video and get some of these things rented, they were able to shoot the video. And some of them they borrowed these things from jewelry shops to shoot a video, and they were not able to pay back the money they are supposed to pay back. But kids that don't know about this will think that everybody who comes on screen to maybe to talk on videos are all wealthy because of what they are showing. No, not all. I think even if you look at it, if I'm not mistaken, 80% of them are poor. It's only few of them that made success. Very, very few of them that made success. And some of them made success I went back broke because of mismanagement. And most of them, in fact, I think most of them are not educated. That is the problem again. That is one of the biggest problems. Because somebody who is highly educated, who understands certain things and the influence of what they are doing to the society, to their family, to themselves, will portray themselves differently. There are some pop musicians that don't use rings and all these things, but they also made money. Okay. Yes, any more contribution before we call it a day? At least we have done justice to this topic today. Yeah.
I think that we have to understand that it is very important thing, a blessing in disguise.
Okay, yes. It's a blessing in
And
disguise. Yeah.
we have to understand that on the one hand, the video and movies and TV, it's a problem. But we know that we can take good knowledge, good information, very interesting movies about historical hero, about the war, about the understanding this, about the Bible and knowledge from the Bible. It's one thing. And according to freedom, I have my point of view. Freedom, it is like we have to live according to the theory of Einstein. It's like this one, because we came to this world and we have to live according to the law of God. And how it's possible to live like a freedom if you have to understand that you have to love God, you have to love your father and mother, your relatives, and you have to do good thing and something like that. And we have to live according to this law in our life, in our how we work, how we live in our family, how we live together with our kids, and about our world, to understand every details of this world. And if we understand it, we will understand that everything in this world depends on the God. Because if God gives you blessings, you will have good opportunities to do business, to have opportunities to create something. And I live and work like a scientist, and I have understanding that everything I designed was after God gave me blessings. And I understand that it is not possible to design something without blessings. And absolutely the same thing in our life together with our kids, in our opportunities to give them good knowledge, to influence on their on their understanding this world. And it depends on the adults and how we will lead our kids around the life, and about understanding the world, about everything. If we went them to the good schools where they will get fantastic knowledge in field of Bible, in field of understanding this world, and they will understand that everything depends, and they will understand these connections of in our life, they will understand this world, and for them will be maybe more useful to go to get knowledge in field of chess, in field of dance and something like that. I don't know exactly where. It depends on the features of characters of their nature, understanding the future. But we have to help kids to show them the road, the ways. And after that, they will find their way and they will be happy. I think so. It's my point of view.
That's great. I agree with you. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So, Alisa, what do you think is the advice to parents? What do you think is the step parents should take in order to make television have positive effect on children? What do you think is a general advice for parents?
You mean that to find the good things, right?
Yes. What do you think is the best step to take in order for children to have positive effect, or television to have positive effect on children?
Okay. When you have time, you know, and your kids have time, you can watch TV together. You can choose programs together or good movies, you know. Sometimes it could be like a good family bond. Like when it's a weekend, my kids they love, you know, watch movies with us. I mean, younger ones. My oldest ones, you know, they wanna watch on their own. It's probably the age. But my youngest ones, they really wanna, you know, my daughter, she's 9, she tells me, Mom, let's find out some good Russian movie to watch. They like comedies.
Okay.
And I really, you know, like that time because I see it as a benefit for them to learn Russian. I mean, they speak Russian, they know how to read and write, but I really want them to be fluent. I really want them to understand more. And I like watching Russian movies with them. So it's good when parents are interactive, you know, when parents are in control, when parents are close to their kids so they can watch together, or at least, you know, you have TV in your family room and you can see what your kids watch, not in their own room when they just lock the door and they watch whatever they want.
Yeah.
But, you know, TV, it's not the main problem right now. I think internet, phones, telephones, it's the major problem. It's harder to control.
Yes, you're correct. That is very, very good. Watching movie with kids is the best way to reduce the content children consume on television. I know TV is not the only problems that influence kids negatively. The internet generally influences kids, the telephone, the computer, and that leads me to Vladimir. I think we will create a day where we have a full, where we have everybody in this English-speaking club for you to really educate us on the effect of estray on human, because I think not everybody is science inclined, and you are the professional in this area. I will want us to look for a day that you will explain why the use of mobile phone, television, computer, why the use of mobile phone, computer, television are dangerous to our health and how we can prevent it.
Okay, no problem.
Yes, so I'm just looking for a day where we'll have at least 5 people, then you will lead us in that aspect and maybe give us a full demonstration. Maybe we can even get into your website and look at it, because I have seen the effect. Yes, these computers, they are produced with dangerous chemicals that needs us to protect ourselves from this radiation. So that will be all for today. I appreciate our participation, and I believe we all benefited from today's English speaking club. Any more contribution before we say bye? Huh?
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
I
you.
think we got great benefits from our, speaking club,
Yes.
because all of us have those barriers, in speaking English, and we need to go forward.
It's true.
So that's great that
That's
we have
true.
that opportunity.
I agree.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Useful. It was useful.
Yes, I appreciate your participation and your opinions. Okay, so we see on Monday, next week, Monday,
Yes.
as
Okay.
God may have it. Okay.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. Are we having lessons today?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
immediately, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So,
It was
bye-bye.
good lesson. We had opportunities to talk a lot, and that's why it's fantastic.
Okay. I also like it too. That's great. Okay.
Maybe tomorrow morning we can arrange our lesson.
Yes, tomorrow. Okay.
Tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Okay.
Great. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.